Now that you are back and got your new leveling companions, and not so concerned about being max geared, you can focus on the trek to 99. In the last video, I briefly touched on Records of Eminence. Now I want to go a bit deeper into the astonishing amounts of records you can accomplish. This is something that you really need to keep in your mind a lot as you play. The chance to miss significant amount of free XP and other benefits is easy to overlook. So, it's in your best interest to peek at ROE whenever you do anything in the game now. Here is a great example. Let's say you just came back as an old 75 era player. Head on over to our previously pummeled geriatric in Relude Gardens and talk to his trusty sidekick, the Nomad Moogle, who started you on your merit point journey. Clicking through his usual gibberish about limit points, he eventually offers you a new limit quest with the second option. This will be an easy one. First up, you need 5 kindred seals. You may have some laying around in your Mog safe or inventory. Along with those, you'll need to accumulate 3 merit points. You may have 3 merit points stored, but if you don't have the merits, well, here is where we get to do this and not even break a sweat. Heck, no monsters will be harmed in the breaking of this limit. This is where ROE comes in. Set your job to merits instead of XP and start checking off all the stuff you did back in the day. For example, you'll get 1500 XP for getting to 75 in your current job, plus another 300 for your sub-job past level 30. Another 900 for 3 AF quests you did. Then let's say you have rank 10 in your home nation, so there's 10,000 there. And let's say you beat Zillert, so there's another 8,000, and Chains of Promethea for 4,000, and Treasures of Adoulin for 3,000. And let's say you did at least 2 weapon skill quests as well, because, skill chains. So 2 of those gives you 600, plus those Mog Safe and Gobby Bag quests for up to 3,900, and 1,500 for the original 5-level limit quests. So there is 33,700 XP from ROE quests alone for all the hard work you did. 33,700 XP. Hey, that's 3 merit points with 3,700 limit points into the next merit. Boom. Limit break 6. Done. But maybe you don't have any kindred seals left since you used to do KSM 99 all the time. Well, you could go out and try and farm some up, but remember, no monsters were harmed in the breaking of this limit. If you stored them with Shami, he will allow you to withdraw them. If you have none stored, then our other solution is something introduced back in July of 2013, the repeat login campaign. The first day you log in, you will get 500 login points, and each day after 100 points. Here you exchange the points for items, and some are static and others rotate every month. Now, why do I bring this up in our current situation? Well, once you logged in from your long sabbatical, you should have gotten 500 points. Woohoo! Now head over to either Port Sandoria, Port Bastock, or Windurst Walls and locate the Greeter Moogle and talk to him. There you can use your shiny new 500 points to buy kindred seals for 10 points each. Sweet! Now we have 450 points left over. Don't spend them all just yet though. The next quests are going to require newer versions of kindred seals called Kindred's Crests. These can also be bought from that Moogle for the same cost, and you will eventually need 16 for the rest of your limit breaks. So while you trek through to 80 and you fall short of the needed amount, you have an easy supply for you to fill in your shortfall. So now you are level limit 80. Feels different, doesn't it? Let's keep going. Maybe you had full XP. Do you still have an ROE you didn't unlock yet? If you were going ROE crazy and unlocked them all, guess what? You just got one, and you can unlock it. Your 80 level limit drops 300 points for you, assuming you were capped at XP at 75, and remember to switch back to XP mode. Bam! 76. Wow, 75 was all we knew. Now go talk to the Nomad Moogle again and start the next quest. Yep, just like the ones you did, to go from 50 to 75, there is a limit break every 5 levels. So use the link in the description to the wiki of your choice and read up on the subsequent limit breaks and continue your path to 99. So now keep ROE in your mind as you get back to what you do best in FF11, killing stuff. You'll notice all your old camps are empty, and that's okay, more for you, right? But now you have a leg up from when you were there last time. You got your 3 new party members and an extra level. When you find your camp, open up ROE and go to Combat Region. Here you will find repeating records that will give you a boost in XP for every 10 kills. It's somewhat like the old field manuals, if you remember those, but unlike the manuals, they don't specify what monster to kill. Just indiscriminately kill them all and reap the rewards. Also know what? Those crawlers dropped Earth Crystals, didn't they? Hop over to Combat Spoils and sign up for Spoils Earth Crystals and get 1000 XP for every 10 that drop. There are still other things you can check off, so just scroll through the list and see what applies to you whenever you start your XP camps. You can have 30 records active at one time, and if you aren't coming back to that area, you can turn it off. It all adds up with the boost in XP per mob, ROE, and an XP ring. That XP comes flying in. As you're progressing, you'll probably be wondering, wasn't all the places I went to made for 75? And you'd sort of be right. However, in late 2011, Square Enix reorganized many of the original areas and added enemies in the 80 to 100 level range. This was done for other reasons I won't go into, but it's to your benefit. Once you're about level 90 though, you probably want to start your trek to Adoulin. This will be good for you since the content was geared for those in the level 90 to 99 range from the get-go. The Mandragores outside the gate are perfect and easily accessible enemies for level 90 and up. Again, use the link to the wiki of your choice in the description below, and while you're leveling, try to complete at least the first 6 missions in Chapter 1. This will be helpful for the next video. Now that you are rolling in the XP thanks to ROE, you'll notice you will be accumulating something called Sparks of Eminence. This is the currency for ROE, and you can use it to buy items like re-rays and warp scrolls. Also these books that you can use to skill up your magic skills and combat skills, and also weapons and armor. Whoa, hold on there. Before you go gear crazy again, let me break this down for you. They have weapons and armor to help you start as a low level and progress. However, when it comes to armor, once you hit the 50 to 98 levels, poof, no more armor. Wonder why that is? Well, what do you usually have back in the old days at 50 to 60? Yep, your artifact armor. 71 to 75 range? Yep, there's your relic armor. How about 80 to 90? Well, there is that Abyssia place I mentioned earlier. It houses a new version of artifact gear called Empyrean armor. But either way, that is the design of the ROE armor selection. You should farm and wear your procurable AF sets. Well, except for you, Rune Fencer and Geomancer, you're just screwed. Okay, got it. No armor from 50 to 98. But there are weapons, and they're not anything special really, just a decent weapon to get you by for about 5 levels at a time. Although, as I mentioned before, your trusts will be doing most of the work, but a decent weapon never hurts. Now you got your own party, new level limit of 80, and even more ways and places to gain XP set for your journey in Vana'Diel. Next time I'll discuss what to do when you hit 99, so see you then.